What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Alfa Romeo of St. Petersburg and with something you haven't seen before on the channel. Now, I know you're saying, we've seen a green Stelvio Quadrifoglio on the channel before, right? Yes, you have. But have you seen a Verde Fangio Stelvio Quadrifoglio on the channel before? You have not. Have you seen a Stelvio Quadrifoglio with Sparco carbon fiber racing seats on 2024 model years? You haven't, and that's what we have behind us here today. So with that said, I want to show off this darker shade of green because this is the first year we've had two different shades of green for Alfa Romeo models. I'm lying because Verde Visconti was different, but they're both basically the same. I mean, when it comes to these colorways, this one is a metallic paint over the Verde Montreal, which is a tri-coat paint. So these are so close to each other. I want to show off this individually. I'll try to do a video of these two Stelvios together because we have two Stelvios. Actually, if I switch this around, you will see that is the Verde Montreal over there, you know, with the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. So I can put them side by side for you guys too. But with that said, I wanted to show you guys this colorway and with the Sparco racing seats for the 2024 model year with the new facelift. So with that said, let's get right to it. Now, per usual, big shout out to Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg for letting me take a look around this Verde Fangio 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. If you guys want to get this car or any other model in your driveway, make sure you check the link in the description for their website and phone number. Give them a call, get this thing out of here and in your hands. Now, in most of my videos, lighting is very important, and it's going to also be important in this one because I want the clouds to kind of come and go and show you the different shades of this compared to Verde Montreal because it's a little bit darker, and as you guys can see with the clouds kind of in the way, the paint shade turns darker, and you definitely will tell the difference with this Verde Fangio paint, which is also held on the Alfa Romeo Tonale, which was debuted on the Tonale. So now you have Verde Fangio and Verde Montreal as a color on these Quadrifoglio models, and you can definitely tell this metallic flake, it definitely gets darker when the sun is not existent, but then when the sun comes back out in a moment, you'll definitely see this shade brighten up. I did a side-by-side of the Giulias. I will definitely do a side-by-side of the Stelvios so you guys can see the differences with these two colors. And the sun is about to come out, so let's wait for it to brighten up in just a moment here. But for 2024, we know we got a bit of a refresh, different grille pattern when it comes to the Scudetto and Trilobo up front. You guys will see that with the dark meat own flavor all throughout the Scudetto, and obviously the Alfa Romeo insignia right there in the center. Now you will also see that we have that same grille pattern on the lower extremities, and then obviously the honeycomb style grille right here on the side for air ventilation and flow. Now you guys will also see the new tri-LED lights for 2024 that gives us the black housing, switchback LEDs, which we will see illuminated as well, the eyebrow as well over the top, and the amber reflectors right there on the side with the Alfa Romeo script. There's also a Quadrifoglio cloverleaf badge in between there. You guys will all see that if you come up and look at it up close. You guys can see that the light came back, so you can definitely tell, again, the transition between light to dark on this model a lot more because it gets so much darker in the darker shade. Now, with that said, we do have the shark fins or the grills or the gills or whatever you want to call it here to extract heat out of this monster that's underneath this hood. So you guys will see those are actually functional on each end in order to help it breathe. But with that said, the front fascia for the 2024 model year is looking quite swell. The side profile is giving, isn't it? Come on, check this out. With optioned out 21-inch wheels, blacked out, we have black calipers, a red script, monochrome center cap, Brembo brakes, drilled rotors, Pirelli P0 tires. Would you look at this setup? Take a step back and look at this setup. How beautiful is that wheel? How beautiful. We have the matching wheel wells. Side skirt will match, but we also have a matte kind of black insert for the plastic piece there. We have the Quadrifoglio badge because we only give this to our high performing models. There's so much history behind the cloverleaf. Well, it only makes it to the models that really can put out alpha performance. Now you guys will also see gloss black for the mirror caps here. And the gloss black actually is a volcano black. My apologies. So you guys will see that we have the nice sparkle to it. Metallic flake is not a regular black. It's a black that will be on an Alfa Romeo color, not just a gloss. You will also see that we do have gloss black, but it's on the window moldings. And we have gloss black on the roof rails with the big sunroof up top, shark fin antenna in black. All that together, the symmetry, all meshed up with the 21-inch wheels. How sweet does this thing look? Now we know that the rear looks just as sexy as the rest of the vehicle, right? We got the new clear tail lamps brought back to us for the 2024 model year across all models, and you guys will see the Q4 badge, which lets you know all-wheel drive here, smart intelligent all-wheel drive with the insignia right there, Alfa Romeo logo, all right, with that serpent, and then the Stelvio badge also here done in chrome. Now you will also see the third brake light that is integrated into that rear spoiler underneath there. We also have our windshield wiper going across the back and the black slats coming off that spoiler. Now coming down below is where the real fun happens with the quad exhaust tips done in chrome. And as you guys can see, we have beautiful surround with it. So you guys will see that we have the honeycomb grille, which is functional in the center here. Okay, you guys can see there's pass through there. Also pass through on the side grille ventilation there as well. And then these big pipes with the small shark fin rear diffuser. Again, just a beauty when it comes to the overall look and feel of the Stelvio. Guys, I love this SUV. Now under this hood is what real power is. Twin turbo 2.9 liter V6 engine, 8-speed transmission, ZF, Ferrari derived engine, basically a Ferrari V8 with 2 cylinders cut off. We are looking at power with this all-wheel drive model, 50/50 weight distribution and carbon fiber drive shaft. A legend in its own game. So with an SUV like this, what are we talking about when it comes to actual power figures? Well, here in the United States, we have 505 horses, 443 pound-feet of torque. Now that's gonna take you from 0 to 60 with this all-wheel drive in about 3.6 seconds, which makes this faster than the Giulia because it's a rear-wheel drive model. Also, your top speed is gonna be around 177 miles per hour, more than enough, and this thing can handle it. It can handle it with the corners, it can handle it with the speed, driving response, everything that you guys need out of this thing, it gives it to you. Not only does it look and perform well, it also sounds well. Let's hear that. Now when it comes to your fuel economy, you're looking at 19, 17, 23. You know this is a fire-breathing dragon. So 19 combined city and highway, 17 city, 23 highway, and premium fuel only. Now let's peek underneath this trunk because we have around 55 cubic feet of space when all 3 seats are folded down. And to get all 3 seats folded down, you will do it in a 40, 20, 40 manner. So you guys will see 40 on one side, 20 in the middle, 40 on the other. And then we have our privacy shade here as well. And then stowed underneath our false floor, we will have our battery underneath here. You guys will see a tow hook there as well, tire inflate kit. You know, we got that good 50/50 weight distribution, everything we need. Now, I always tell you, we gotta show off the illumination, guys. Check it out with the switchback LEDs, looking so beautiful against this Verde Fangio. As you guys can see, the switchback LEDs between amber and bright white, the LED headlamp, the amber reflector on the side as well, illuminated, and then the mirror cap, the volcano black with the amber turn signal, and then the reflector illuminated here with the fog lamp right there, and then the full LED with the turn signal right there. Looks really good, right? Now, of course, we gotta check out the front seat and what everything entails when it comes to this interior, because I said those Sparco racing seats, and you guys know these are nothing to play with. Look at that. Look at that. Green and white stitching, alcantara inserts, and carbon fiber. Now, this is done in a gloss carbon fiber as opposed to the new 3D carbon fiber trim that you're gonna get on the Quadrifoglio models for 2024. So keep that in mind. It's a different Quadrifoglio carbon because you also have an steering wheel gloss black, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But for this, it's the 3D carbon fiber, which is like the wicker basket noise making one. All right, now you also have your Harman Kardon speaker here. You have your uppers done in leather with the stitching as well, aluminum. All right, and then soft touches on the armrest with the side sill and the clover leaf there, aluminum gas pedal, brake pedal, and death pedal there as well. This is an interior for the masses. I mean, come on, check this out. everybody is going to love this thing. I mean, just even if you wouldn't get anything like this, you appreciate the artwork that is this interior. Let's hop inside of this thing. So since I'm in them right now and I want to let you guys know my feelings about them, I don't care if they're not practical. I don't care if they might be stiff. I don't care if they don't adjust or massage me. I don't care. These look bad. Yes, they look that good. The stitching, the everything, the carbon. I mean, these seats, chef's kiss. I'm not gonna complain about anything. This is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's be protective, be light, hold me in. That's all I need, and then the styling part is a bonus. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys my review. It is not comfortable, but it does what it needs to do, and that's all that matters to me. All right, now let's put on the brake. She's to life. We're gonna need some AC in here because Florida is killing me. Holy crap, it is hot. Not even summer yet, guys, not even summer yet. So let me mute that. You guys will see that I'm gonna pump up this AC just a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. And you will see inside of this, it's just as beautiful as you guys know the other Quadrifoglio models. Again, it's just the different seats that I'm sitting in here today. It really changes this from the other ones. But just your quick overview, flat bottom steering wheel, alcantara inserts, leather all throughout, gloss, black, carbon with the cloverleaf badge right here in the center and the aluminum around the sides. Red start stop button, and we have our Alfa Romeo insignia there with our driver assistance controls, our radio controls, and our hands-free controls as well with the column mounted power shifters done in aluminum. All right, and then we go to the left-hand side. We will see our parking assist, start stop, lighting controls there as well. A little storage pocket for insurance, registration, turbine vent on the side here with the leather dash and the stitching to go with, and the big piece of carbon fiber 3D, or 3D carbon fiber, should I say. And you also have right there the glove box. Now, with that said, down here in the center, 8.8-inch touchscreen. We know this system very well. It's been in Alphas for about 4 years now. We also have our dual zone climate control here. No heated seat or steering wheel here, all right? So keep in mind, these do not come with a heated seat or steering wheel with this package, all right? So with that said, you also have a USB 2.0 12 volt as well. And you also have cup holders here, but what's nice is for the Stelvio, you got the big door, and this shows off this big carbon fiber piece right here, which is just art. Now, 2-track system when it comes to the gear selector, all right? So I can shift that way for manual, or I can do it this way when I put it in reverse. We got our backup camera there, put it in park there. We have our key fob holder, which I'm not using at the moment, our electric parking brake, our radio controls, our hotkeys and analog dial for our touchscreen here. Just in case you don't want to do the touchscreen here, you can actually scroll through everything here, all right? Then you can also use the wireless charging pad, open up the leather armrest with green and white stitching, and you will see USB 2.0, USB-C for your charging, aux, and your RF transmitter for your key fob. Keep in mind, look up top, and you will get a bunch of light all over this beautiful interior, because then you gotta talk about your drive mode selector and advanced efficiency, all right, which is your everyday kind of, cruise control, highway driving. Natural, when you're stuck in traffic, bumper to bumper, just, daily driving. Dynamic. Then you hear the exhaust valves open up, dampers change up, and then you want to really step on it and go crazy, you go into race mode. Turns off your traction, your driver assistance, and everything like that, and it gives you your most throttle response, changes your new digital instrument cluster for 2024 to that big tack. This gets crazy in race mode. I mean, it's like that Batman quote, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. This is it right here. So, quick overview, because we've done these models a lot. I just want to make sure that you guys see everything that this model entails for this specific spec. Now I'm going to tell you guys the best part about going into the rear seat of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio in this specific spec. And you guys are going to already guess why I'm saying that. And that's because you get to see the full carbon fiber backing of those Sparco racing seats and really get to appreciate them from the back seat. Look at that. That is beautiful. If it were me, PPF these just in case your backseat passengers get a little kicky, all right? But with that said, a side still done in aluminum with the cloverleaf there. You will also see the alcantara and leather seats with the green and white stitching to go along with this full spec here. And it's nice to have this in this model with the green paint, so that just kind of matches up. And then you also will see the extended leather on the doors here, the 3D carbon fiber carrying over, aluminum side sill, harmonic carbon speakers, all that is back here as well. Now, to avoid possibly accidentally kicking that, I'm gonna not sit in the back of this, but you guys will also see USB-C and USB 2.0 for your charging plug-ins there. And then you will also have your HVAC vents there, turbine vents. And then in the center, of course, armrest with cup holders, big sunroof blending in a lot of natural light. This is just a good place to be inside of this specific spec here. This is the one you're gonna wanna sit in the back of. Now, how much is all of this gonna cost when it comes to the 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio all-wheel drive with a base price of $87,370, but after our options? Well, we also have a $1,595 destination charge, which leaves us at $98,160. But this is basically as loaded out as you can get a Stelvio Quadrifoglio, I would say, besides the calipers. If the calipers were in red, which I believe are $750, then I think that would be the highest spec Stelvio quad you can get in the 2024 model year. We're damn near close. So $2,200 for the Verde Fangio paint is the same price as Verde Montreal. So this new darker shade, metallic flake, $2,200. But the Sparco and Alcantara racing seats, $3,500 for that. So you guys will see how that comes: fixed seat bolster, power driver seat height adjuster, all that stuff. Now, you also have the dual pane sunroof here at $1,495. And then you have the 21-inch wheels, which are $2,000. So again, I believe the red calipers will be the end-all be-all for specs, but then that's it. That would be everything you can option out a 2024 Stelvio to be at. So that's how we got to $98,160. Everything else you see, standard. So this is everything you will get at that $87,370 price point. Remember, this is a part of history when it comes to these models. There will never be another like it. I don't care what Alfa Romeo comes out with after this. It will be in its own realm. All right, guys, so at just under 100 grand with $35,000 racing seats on this thing, what are you guys feeling about this Verde Fangio Stelvio Quadrifoglio for the 2024 model year? Drop those comments down below. Is this a cop? Are those racing seats like, that's it for you? That's the end game. You want those. I know I do. But with that said, drop your comments down below. If you guys did, though, enjoy the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you share it. Make sure you guys check the links in the description. If you guys want to get this car, check out the website link, phone number, subscribe, click the notification bell, all that good stuff so you guys don't miss one new video coming up, because we got some more heat coming for you guys for the 2024 model year. So with that said, you guys be blessed, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.